crime in multi-storey car parks. That was wrong on so many different levels.
Right, thanks, Dylan. The waste joke I've ever heard.
That's Tim Vine, actually.
Yeah, but I think it's his delivery. It's just anything Tim Vine.
Yeah, but I didn't want to do it too close to it.
Anyway, welcome back to the Knowledge Boys podcast, episode 10. That's right, there's fucking 10 of these things. We're not giving up yet. Today, what we're doing, Dylan?
Avengers.
Mm-hmm. We've watched it today. We
actually did a thing.
Yeah, we went to see it today after last episode, saying we weren't bothered about the film and saying we weren't going to see it. And now we've seen it.
It's unreal.
Yeah. So today we're going to be reviewing Avengers Infinity War. Not for that clickbait. We're here for the art only. So let's just jump right in. Spoiler free first, Dylan.
Spoiler free first.
How would you rate it out of 10?
Out of 10?
Yeah. That wasn't English, but yeah.
It was. I said out of 10.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Out of 10. Mate.
Cheers.
No, it's Cockney, mate.
Well, today we are joined by our very own studio Tom. Say hi, Tom.
Hey.
Did he pick
that
it
might
up?
have picked you up, I don't know.
Get in.
We went quiet anyway.
Shout. Did it? Right.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
Cool. We've got him.
He's let it all out. Right, here we go. These are the things I can do without, so come on. Right, okay. Oh my god. Sorry, headphone listeners. Anyway. So out of 10.
8. Everything's an 8 with me, but 8.
Yeah. I'm for once agreeing with you. I'm going 8 out of 10 as well. Wow. Favourite character in the film?
0.5s.
No, I'm going... Yeah, no 0.5s. Fuck the decimals today, boys. It's an 8 from me.
Huh?
Who's your favourite character in the film?
I'm not sure. Between Thor and Doctor Strange.
Mine was Thor. I love Thor.
Thor was great.
Thor is my favourite
But
character.
I also did like Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so we really enjoyed it. We thought it wrapped up quite nice. 10 years of Marvel.
Yeah, it was very good.
It was incredibly heart-wrenching.
I cried my eyes out.
Dylan cried like a bitch. I was in shock.
I was sobbing. Yeah. Like straight up tears.
Right. Well,
the resident idiot's piping up. So.
Whoa.
Sorry, that was too far. Tommy, what were you saying? He's forgotten.
Right.
I abused him, so he forgot.
Yeah, okay. Jesus. Anyway.
Verbally abused him.
That's fine then. Yeah, so 3 words to describe the film. Gimme them.
I cried loads.
That's not describing the film.
That isn't. That's your emotional takeaway.
Well... Alright, emotional.
Well, don't go completely silent.
Emotional. I had to think. You're supposed to be holding the thought. You've put me on the spot here. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Action-packed.
Indeed.
With a hyphen, so that's technically one.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Right. Quick-witted. The first
hyphen.
One. Hyphen. Cheeky hyphen. Look, we love a hyphen over here at the Knowledge Boys. I'll tell you. We were actually going to call it Knowledge Hyphen Boys. But nah.
But I overruled him. That's outruled, isn't a word.
Yeah.
I don't like English.
No.
The studies of, that is.
Yeah. Okay. So it was quick-witted. Emotional. I'm going to take emotional as well, because it really was. And shocking.
No, don't say shocking, because that just sounds like it's bad.
No, because I was shocked.
That was shocking.
Shock-worthy.
Disgrace.
It was
shocking.
Yeah. Right, and now, guys,
Absurd.
for the first time... Stop it. For the first time ever on the Knowledge Boys podcast, we're going to do a spoiler review. So, now...
Oh!
Hang on a minute. Spoilers incoming. There is going to be a big thing saying spoilers on it. I'm going to put a timestamp in the description below.
To skip past this part.
Yeah, to skip.
You've had plenty of warning at this point.
I mean, you'll be delighted to know if you don't listen to this. That's going to be like half an hour of the podcast, probably.
Yeah, it depends how sidetracked we get.
Yeah, true. Right, so it is fucking insane. It takes up straight from Thor Ragnarok, which I don't think you've seen, Dylan.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I do want to see it.
In it.
I just not got around doing it.
Ooh, busy. Anyway.
Actually, I've been recently, for once.
So it takes off straight away from Thor Ragnarok. They're killing Asgardians aboard his ship, and he's not happy about it. And within the first 10 minutes, Thor has had his ass kicked off camera. The Hulk gets his ass kicked on camera.
Yeah.
And Loki gets killed.
On camera.
On camera. Tom there doing an air horn, I think.
Got stabbed and everything. He broke the Tesseract just to get an Infinity Stone.
Yep. Then that's the second one he adds to his little collection.
Yeah, because he already had one.
He already had one. He had the power one. Power.
Yeah, but that's one guy.
He
Unlimited power!
Yeah, so he had a lot of power.
No, the purple one though. It's from Guardians, isn't it? The purple stone's from Guardians of the Galaxy. So where did he get that one from? Where did he get that from? I thought
The
they-
purple one was
collector.
inside of that steel ball that they had in the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where did he get it from?
The ball.
Yeah, it was just inside the ship. It's
I
never...
guess you don't see it then.
Yeah, you never... You see when he goes to get it, because it's in like some ruins and it's been looked after.
Yeah, he goes to get it.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's like,
I thought
oh,
they
all
locked
of
it
a
in
sudden
I thought they
he's
locked it
got
on that
me.
planet, though.
They did lock it on the planet, and then everyone went to get it because they
But-
found out where it was.
Thanos is an ad cunt and he does what he wants.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was... That bit was... As I said, I wasn't upset when Loki died. I mean, it wasn't nice, but I was more shocked. Like, that was the first of many moments when my jaw hit the floor. Like,
whoa.
yeah, because you'd expect him to maybe vanish or do something cool.
Yeah,
or
Like he always escapes it, doesn't he?
yeah, and then you literally hear him get his neck snapped, and it's like, oh shit, he's actually bitten the dust this time, which is a bit...
Also, props to the makeup department because they made him look like he had all the blood in his head.
They really did. Maybe he just held his breath. Maybe Thanos actually strangled him.
True.
I mean, he's...
Maybe the big CGI.
No, Thanos' method. You know what I mean? Like, we've got to remember that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was pretty whoa. And then the film also doesn't really, for the first half, doesn't follow any chronological order, which I thought was pretty good. It sort of jumps between...
It's all establishing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's not establishing in the sense that they're throwing exposition at you and it's...
No.
Like, they do exposit.
Yeah, expositive.
Yeah,
Exposit,
they do, but it's not clunky and in your face.
No, there's only one bit when it is, but we'll get to that later.
we'll
and you know exactly what part I'm talking about.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's the same thing that I'm thinking of.
Mm-hmm. It will be. Yeah. So, it's... What?
They're
What,
showing
Tom?
me some...
Spider-Man game.
Oh.
It's not. Oh, it is.
Is it the new one for the PS4?
The new one that I really want.
When does it come out?
September 7th.
September the 7th.
I'm saving up for that day.
Yeah. So then...
I can't buy you any birthday presents. It's coming
yeah.
out too soon. Sorry.
So what they do is they send the Hulk to... Actually, no, it is kind of chronological order, but you'd think the Guardians of the Galaxy would
It don't
get him.
seem
No, yeah, because they jump in and out of the characters. It's basically the groups consist of its...
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Half of them, it's them and Thor.
Well, it's Rocket, Thor and Groot.
Yeah.
No, it's
Gamora, Star-Lord, Drax and Mantis.
Yeah, and then
it's
Tony
Yeah,
Stark,
and then-
Iron Man turns up.
Mandy Iron.
Man of Iron, Iron Fella, Magnesium Lass is his sidekick. So it's them
And
with
Spider-Man.
and Spoderman, Phil Spiderman. They're all like in a big team up together, and they
Yep.
all go off and fight stuff.
They fuck shit up for a bit.
Yeah, it also had the best. I mean, could you call it technically a cameo from Peter Dinklage? I mean, he's a relatively important part of the
yeah.
thing. Yeah,
It was actually, for once, a good Stan Lee cameo
yeah.
on the bus.
What is it, you guys? You've never seen a spaceship before? Which, if you're someone who's grown up in Marvel's New York, you're like, another fuck off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a good
Fuck off, you damn Martian! Like, you know, hey, I'm walking here, and a spaceship lands right in front of your face.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, boop.
No.
What?
He's just been charged.
Have I?
You haven't.
Who's been charged?
Bill Cosby.
I was doing the Italian accent
That's
from
not
Family
Italian.
Guy. Boop.
No.
Is that Bill
That's
Cosby?
close.
Oh shit! Sorry. Well, whatever. Don't like Cosby anyway. It's not even funny.
Oh. Well, now he's upset.
No, he is. Well, the roof is probably worn off that he took. So,
He didn't take him.
well, he might have done. He's pretty down. He's pretty down these days. Anyway, enough about the Cosby
Yeah,
show.
we'll just move on.
Yeah.
We don't want to talk about that.
So, yeah, it was very, very good. I mean, we're not going to go through it scene by scene because we don't. But obviously, he gets all the Infinity Stones because we knew he would do.
Well, yeah, that's
There
the
are-
premise of the film.
Yeah. big spoilers. There's a lot of death in this film. There is so much.
Oh
death.
my god, there's so much death.
Because what Thanos is actually trying to do is he's trying to wipe out half of life in the universe, but with a just reason. That's what he says, because it
is scarily just.
Well, I wouldn't say it's just. It's sort of there's a struggle
it's
for
scarily
reasons.
thought out.
Yeah. The reason why I think Thanos was a better baddie was because every other bad guy that Marvel have had is rubbish, and is like, oh, I want to destroy the world. Why? Domination.
Yeah, but the thing is, they asked the question, then what? And he had an answer for that. Whereas most bad guys are like, then what? And they're like,
yeah,
well,
he had a plan.
Well, I'm going to take over the world. Yeah, but after that, well, I'll have the world. It's like, well, that's not really an answer.
Yeah.
Whereas Thanos says, well, I can finally rest.
There's like a sympathetic element to him, because he's not doing it because he wants to watch everything burn. He's doing it because he wants to watch everything carry on.
Yeah, and he's
finished.
Yeah, flourish in his point of view.
Yeah, which is what a bad guy should be, because no one sets out intentionally to be a bad guy. All the bad guys think that they're doing the work of the good bit. No bad guy's evil. That's why I like things like with Star Wars.
No good bad guy is evil.
But yeah, that's true. Yeah. Whereas, like, my only bones pick with Star Wars is he's literally called a flying ship for the place that he runs, the Death Star. So we clearly can't think he's much of a good guy, and he's like, oh guys, we've just got this cool circle ship, what we're going to call it. I think we should...
He has got a reason.
Let's call it the Happy Sphere. No, let's call it the Death Star.
No, he has got a reason. You just have to watch the shit prequels to find out said reason.
He doesn't really. He's just a bit of a dick.
He has anger issues.
Yeah,
anger leads to hate.
Sand leads to killing children. Anyway, enough about Star Wars. His plan is to wipe out half of all life, and
to keep a balance.
And spoiler alert, he does it, which was the biggest shock of the entire film.
It hits hard because they don't pussyfoot around it. They kill.
Yeah. There's a really good bit.
It's not graphic and brutal, but it's
the perfect climax for the film because it hits you hard. There's a brilliant fight scene. I think the best fight scene in Marvel history. Sue me. Everyone says.
I loved it.
Everyone will be saying.
I loved it.
If we did have people in the comment section, they would be saying the one in Wakanda. Yeah, I genuinely got chills.
So good.
I mean, usually when they shout Wakanda forever, I'm like, but that one you felt it.
Yeah.
Wakanda forever! And they all cheer
I won't do the accent. Actually. On my signal.
Yeah, and they all sprinting in.
I don't need to end any prospects of a career before it happens. Yeah, I'm not doing the accent.
And that's really good. Also, I think in a few of the Marvel films, they've tried to sort of wedge in humour. I mean, Ragnarok was very, very funny, and I'd say that was the funniest one. But they've tried to crowbar in too many funny bits. This one worked perfectly.
It was natural.
There's a bit with Thor and Star-Lord, and that is probably one of the best bits comedy-wise for Marvel films.
I liked...
you copying my voice?
Yeah, he started it first.
Are you making your voice deeper? No. You? Just stop it.
Yeah, but who did it first? Thor's like hating it.
Yeah, that was good.
I liked the... with Tony Stark to Spider-Man. Where it's on about there's a guy who wants a gem from a wizard. Yeah. And Doctor Strange.
Yeah. What's going on here?
There's the wizard.
Yeah. There's an alien trying to steal a necklace from two wizards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's the wizard.
Yeah. Yeah. That was good. Yeah, it was sort of sad though. The end. Obviously, you get this incredible fight scene.
They killed,
and it's like you think they've done it.
People as well.
The fight scene, it's the perfect fight scene as well because it's. I'm not going to spoil that because I think people should enjoy it. But
yeah,
it's like everything's going well, and then they look like they're going to lose, and then Thor. Fucking hell, that's cool.
It was so cool.
Oh my god.
It was cool.
And he starts kicking ass.
And then glowing his eyes through the clouds.
Yeah, that is pretty amazing.
So cool.
And then, he gets Thanos. He stabs him through the chest with his axe. And you're like,
so and you're thinking, they've won.
Mm-hmm. You didn't mention the axe. What's the axe?
With Stormbreaker.
Oh yeah, they've got an axe called Stormbreaker. Cheers, Tom. They've got an axe called Stormbreaker because obviously Mithril gets destroyed at the end of Ragnarok. I can feel my virgin.
Mjolnir.
What did I say?
Mithril.
Mithril. Oh, Mithril's what the fucking Hobbit swords are made out of. Jesus Christ.
Yes, you are a nerd.
Mjolnir. Yeah, Mjolnir is destroyed, which is really sad. So he goes back to the Forge, the Dwarven planet, which has the big forge, and there's a neutron star in the middle of it, which is where it gets its power. Peter Dinklage plays a giant dwarf. That'll make sense when you watch it.
Part.
He is brilliant. He is very, very funny.
It is so funny. It'll kill you only if I die. Well, yes.
That's what it means by killing you. Yeah, that's one of the funniest parts. That is so good. I'm trying to think like what else happens. Like, and then anyway, so he makes this big axe / hammer thing, Stormbreaker, and then he beats the shit out of everyone. And then Thanos clicks his fingers when he's got all the Infinity Stones, and people just start to disintegrate.
Big important people.
Now it's not now Marvel.
Are we spoiling that or
yeah?
We are spoiling who dies.
Well, yeah.
Cool.
Black Panther,
Spider-Man,
all of the Guardians of the Galaxy apart from Rocket and
that's it.
No,
That is literally it.
That's it.
The blue
Gamora
one.
died earlier.
The blue one.
She's not a Guardian.
Well, she's one of the crew.
She's in the films.
Yeah, she's in the films,
but she's not part of it.
What's her name?
Can't remember.
I've forgotten it. That's not good, is it?
Nebula.
Cheers, Tom. Yeah, so it's Nebula.
Gamora technically didn't die because of that.
Yeah, she's dead for good, which...
I did you back.
Stop it. Right, okay. So that's... I mean, that is the saddest part, I think. Like, it's because everyone starts going, Bucky, that's hard, because he's the first one you see going. Yeah. He walks straight up to Cap and goes like, I think he goes like, Steve or something. He turns around and then he just like falls to a pile of ash on the floor. At that moment, I went... And then Dylan, I could sense he was holding back tears, then we were both just sat staring at it. And then I'd say the saddest two. I mean, I know what you think the saddest bit. Spider-Man is horrible because he's frightened to death of dying.
No, Spider-Man
15 and he dies.
And when they kill Groot
because
that's when I started.
He doesn't even
crying.
say anything, and he's just like he's in bit like he's so frightened.
He's lost him twice.
Yeah, and then Rocket's like screaming like no. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm not an actor, you know what I mean? Bradley Cooper does a good job.
Johnny, mate, you're going to bring PTSD back.
Sorry. And then...
It's too real.
And then the worst bit is that it's just when Spider-Man's going, because I was like, oh, it's going to be alright. You know, they'll just get rid of him. It'll be quick. It ain't fucking quick. Because it
disintegrate slowly.
And then Vision dies because they ripped the stone. No, he was the damn... We'll get to that later, like the bits we didn't like, but for now we'll just review.
It's not that I didn't like it, it was just...
I didn't.
Fair enough.
Then there's... When Spider-Man goes, it's horrible because in Spider-Man Homecoming they sort of set up like this like father-son sort of relationship between him and Tony. Can you move your mic like to Tom, because I want it to pick up Tom as well, just in the middle, sit closer together.
I don't want co-star anymore.
No, both of you do it.
Fine.
Both of you co-star.
Right, boo.
Tommy's technically our first proper guest because he's actually on the show.
Well, he is now, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, boo.
Talking
dab on it.
They're not the greatest of mics.
I dabbed.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah. So, you fucking move it. Yeah. So that bit's like, it's not nice, is it? Like when Spider-Man's there, because it set up that entire father-son dynamic with them.
I don't feel so good.
Yeah, and then he starts to cry. He's like, I don't want to go. I really don't want to go. And he just lays him down, and then it just slowly takes him because he was hanging on.
I'm actually going to start again.
But
yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm genuinely going to start crying again.
Tony just to stay on that planet on his own.
And then there's Tony, who, I mean, really... When we get to the part, right, Dylan's it's brought it back for Dylan. It's too real for him.
I'm actually starting again.
It was
tears in my eyes.
Oh god, it was really sad to hear that bit. I didn't like that. But the bit that like made me think like, oh shit, like it's not going to be good.
Keep looking at me.
All right, fine. It's when you see Thanos and he's on that planet. God knows what planet it is. It might be like.
I swear it's still there.
It might be like.
I think he died.
I don't think.
Gamora died.
No, because he teleported
away.
By
killing
because Gamora died. Like dead Gamora in whatever kind of heaven that is. Ask him what it costs. He said everything.
No. He sees her when he clicks his fingers, but after he clicks his fingers, it goes back
He's
to reality.
Back, remember?
And then it goes away, doesn't he? He uses that teleport to like vanish, and he just goes to wherever.
And he's still got the gauntlet on, like the scars of the
he
thing.
Die.
So he must. We don't know where he's gone.
He sees Gamora in that.
I was maybe thinking somewhere on Titan. Maybe that's reformed because of what he's done. Like when we don't know.
We'll probably find out later.
Yeah, we'll find out in the next film. But that when he's just sat, and I was like, all right, okay. And obviously Captain Marvel is the next big thing that's going to happen in Marvel. Yeah. I was expecting Captain Marvel to show up in this one. There had been nothing to suggest that she would.
So it'd have been a cool Ex
Yeah.
Machina.
Yeah, like she'd appear and sort of do something, or at least have answers, and then it'd lead straight into that.
Yeah.
Just
But-
fades to black.
Yeah, but then it's
But that gets you even more. 'cause
Yeah.
you're like, no!
and then it's Thanos sat there,
They can't be saved.
and he's just chilling, and then that's it. That's the film done.
And then that gets you more because it's like, well, shit, that's
Yeah.
it.
Is that
So
it? Yeah.
so if we're gonna reel off the characters that died, it's Scarlet Witch, Vision,
Yeah.
Gamora. Yeah, she goes.
Oh, yeah,
Gamora.
Black Panther, Bucky,
Spider-Man.
Phil Spiderman,
What's his face?
Peter Quill.
Peter Quill, the other Drax.
Drax. Mantis.
Mantis,
Groot.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
We're on 11. We're on 11 now.
Yeah.
Shit.
Literally, the only one that's left is Captain America, Hulk, Stark,
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson, and
Black Widow.
Oh, Thingy dies as
Widow.
well, Falcon.
No, Falcon doesn't.
Does he
Yeah,
not?
Sam
Yeah, he
Smith
does.
dies.
Oh shit, Falcon dies. That's 12.
Yeah, so they
That's
get rid
12.
So-
12 people, and
out
some of
about
them are
20
genuine.
Out of about
Like-
20 heroes, they get
Oh
rid
my
of
God.
12.
Black
Wow.
Panther's a new baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's.
I bet he'll be glad. Have you seen the pictures of him?
Oh, doing
Like
the
when
pose.
he first started doing the crossing his arms Wakanda thing, a big smile, and now when he's doing it, it's like proper straight face. Like, I'm sick of this shit.
I'm just done. Yeah.
And now he's dead, so we don't have to.
Yeah.
Nah, he'll be back.
Yeah, it will be. And
Chadwick
yeah.
Boseman.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around. We'll go around the table. We'll start off with Dylan and then go to Tom and me. Favorite scene in the film, and why?
Favourite scene. Ooh.
Damn.
Do you know what? Even though it made me cry and I hate it, I love it. The everyone dying scene.
The end.
It's
What,
so
everyone dying
powerful.
shit?
It's so powerful.
I guess, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Such a good scene.
I love the scene where like they're on when they're on Wakanda,
Yeah.
and Thanos comes through, and then you just see like Thor just come out of nowhere, and like, boom.
Is it
And he
picking
just
him up?
uses all his lightning, and just like strikes him to the
That
chest.
is really cool.
And like
Yeah.
you think it's done, like when it hits him in the chest, you think, all right, everything's cool, and then everything just changes after he snaps his fingers. But that's like such a good bit for me.
Yeah. My favourite scene in the film, which I mean, I don't think it's normally they're not action scenes, but the action in this film was genuinely the
Yeah,
best
it was
action I've
awesome.
seen.
So good.
This is, I'd say,
So good.
there are no Marvel films other than Logan, because that's brilliant, in my top 5. This one doesn't. It's my 6th because this is probably now my favourite action movie because it was genuinely
Really?
incredible. Yeah.
Well, I thought Deadpool was quality, but you can't.
Deadpool was great.
Deadpool was great, but on a different level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, it's like it's gone past the 12A.
Yeah.
section of Marvel, so you're like, ooh.
It
Yeah,
did,
and it's not part of the same universe. And
different,
it's just it's
but-
different,
Mm,
and that's going for comedy.
yeah.
But the whole point of Deadpool is funny.
Yeah, it was my favourite bit was the big action piece when Thor turns up. As soon as Thor turns up and it flips, because you know, oh, this shit's gonna go
It's
down
going
now.
down.
Oh,
Yeah,
When he
it's-
kills about 100 of them beasts
Yeah.
in like 1 second,
Just
like, you
turns
know
up.
he's gonna kick some ass.
Yeah, and then he
Turns up, chews ass, and kicks gum.
Yeah. Oh, there, that's cool.
That was a joke in there as
Yeah.
well.
And now what we're gonna do is the bit that's a bit tough, because we obviously Tom, what did you give it out of 10?
Oh, I didn't even say, but I'd probably give it like a 9.
9, right. None of us have given it a perfect 10, and there's obviously a reason why we didn't give it a perfect 10, so now we're going to talk about the reasons why we didn't. So
I've never given any film a perfect
You
10.
can't really
least-
give a film a perfect 10, can you?
Well, no, cause exactly, but there's always a reason
As
why.
CinemaSins say,
No film is without sin. Yeah.
Wow.
Or is it movie? Probably movie. It's American.
yeah,
So-
yanks.
yeah. Okay. Anyway, so Dylan,
joking.
start us off. Least favourite scene. And why?
The part with Vision and Scarlet Witch in Scotland,
Oh, okay.
where they're like,
Hmm.
when they're there going, oh, we took some time off to see if it works, and they're like, oh, it works, and it's like, yeah, but it's not relevant, is it?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, get on with it. That's probably the only bit I didn't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like you just see like no point.
So
of
does
them
that
being
take
there.
both the 2 out of the 10 off? 2
No,
from
also
the
the
10.
part. What is it now?
I don't know. It's your pick, Dylan,
Gives
but
a hint.
I can't help.
What's she called?
Oh.
Black Panther's sister.
T'Challa.
Oh, right.
T'Challa's sister.
Right.
T'Challa's
The part
sister.
where she's working on him.
Yeah.
What on the peak?
Like, it needs to be there, and I'm not saying it shouldn't be there. I'm not saying I don't like that scene. It's the
Yeah.
it's the dialogue. It's a bit
Oh, it's clunky as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
where
fair.
they're like, oh well, how much time do I have? Well,
as much as you can give me.
As
Like
much as you can give me.
Which is like, can you like ETA loves like be helpful like till 3 something like that.
And then they're like, oh, we need to hurry up. And it's like, well, yes, she does. Why isn't she working this fast in the first place? There's an invasion of aliens.
Yeah, it's like that. Before that point, she was taking a sweet ass time.
Other than that, brilliant.
I can't really say a bad scene apart from the one in Scotland. But like the bit where Gamora dies, like I won't say it's a bad scene, but I could just see it coming.
Oh no, it's a good scene.
Oh.
I could just see it coming from a mile away, so that's why it was like, oh well, I don't really need to watch it because you can see it.
Oh, fair enough.
So he shut his eyes.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
So, no, but I just felt like that scene, I could see it coming, so it's like, it wasn't very shocking.
My least favourite scene is around that part. It's Red Skull, also known as Red Exposition Face.
Yeah, it's the exposition.
My God.
Thousands of years ago. No, skip.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah, true.
We get that he went out at the end of Captain America seeking a secret weapon.
8 years ago.
Now, it's not bad to see him. It's nice fan service. Nice fan service, because for people who've been around for the most of the 10 years, it was cool. Yeah. He's come back. It's nice. It's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing that he was in it. But my problem with it was
the dialogue.
The dialogue was horrible.
It was just pure expositional verbal diarrhea.
And also, I was expecting, obviously, he's going for the Soul Stone in this scene. It should have been Death.
Go.
Oh, believe in your soul.
He was dressed up as Death.
Yeah, it was. He was dressed up as Death for no apparent reason, seemingly flying. And then he's like, oh yeah, I'm just walking. Right, that's not... No.
Yeah, but in the exposition, it does tell you why he's there.
Yeah, he does.
He went to get it, and you have to make sacrifice.
Of someone you love, which he couldn't, obviously.
Because he doesn't love anyone.
He didn't have anyone with him anyway, so...
Yeah, because he was a Nazi, so... Nazis travel alone. Travel light.
He is now forever cursed.
I mean, yeah, but that's the thing.
Wait around and go, oh, I haven't seen
he could have just buggered off. There isn't a great explanation of how he's there, and he just rambled.
He jumped off the cliff himself in hopes that he didn't die.
And now he's dead.
I love myself so much, I want to get the stem now.
In it, yeah. I did like the scene though when he chucks her off, because it's like she's mugging him off, and it's like the whole point is like, I think that
it went from 0 to 100.
It's like
so
as she's egging him on, like, oh, you don't love anyone. That's when obviously the whole
crying.
The whole audience is like, fuck, you're screwed.
Yeah, you can see it.
He looks at her, starts crying, and she just, you see the realisation on her face of, there
is also
bugger.
and then Red Skull would be great at cinema sins, and just goes, they are not for you.
No.
Also, one of my favourite little scenes was, which I wish they'd have expanded on rather than the whole Vision Scarlet Witch thing. That was okay. I didn't mind it, but it did beat you over the head with it. She should have just killed him. That's 0.5 off, so that's a whole point I've got off. The other point comes from one scene, and it genuinely annoyed me. It's when Cap turns up back at Avengers HQ, and there's the secretary there, and they just swipe him off, and you never hear from him for the rest of the film.
But why do you need to hear from him?
Because he was really important in the entire of the MCU from Civil War.
Not in this plot though.
Yeah, I know, but at least cut back to him. It'd have been nice to cut back to him. I feel it was something missing. And then when Bruce turns up and he sees, Black Widow, and he goes, oh, Nat, and it's like, there's a bit of a...
Tasha, he calls people Nat.
Shut the fuck up, we get this.
Nat is a little bug that bites you.
Nazi.
Play the Nazi cards on. Whoa. No. Anyway... that bit was like, it's like, oh, they might have a moment, and then
they should have done.
Why do I keep calling him Sam Wilson? I'm calling him by his normal name.
And then this Falcon, he goes, man, that's uncomfortable.
Yeah, but they were in love, and he disappeared for 2 years, and then you've finally seen a normal
and there's nothing.
Form. There's Bruce Banner, normal form, and he don't do shit.
And there is literally nothing, and that is rubbish.
Yeah,
that is absolute pants.
Throughout the full film.
In fairness. Wouldn't it be like that if someone fucks off out your life for 2 years?
But he didn't fuck off for 2 years.
It was the Hulk, and he had to get away from her because he was caught his hand.
I know, but...
He crashed.
Yeah, I know what happened, but... He's not been there for 2 years. It's not going to be right, we're back, is it? It's going to take a bit of...
Yeah, but there's nothing, there's no...
Yeah,
you
don't
feel
argument, there were no
yeah, there's a very small segment where they say hi.
uncomfortable and the awkwardness of... I've not seen you for 2 years.
Yeah, and then
where
in
have you been?
Yeah, but
Like, yes,
there
they
wasn't
don't
that.
expand on it.
But he didn't even know where
That's
it
what I
was.
mean. They
But
didn't
they hint at
expand.
it. You can feel that that's there.
Yeah, for 5 seconds, and then it's out of the window
They've got a
completely.
film to get on with.
Yeah, I know they've got a film to get on with, but they managed to beat
Just
you
sit down and
over.
have a cup of tea.
Yeah,
Talk
in
about-
fairness, they could have got rid of the Scarlet Witch part and beat you over the head.
I'm not saying get rid of it, just lessen
No,
it
I am.
slightly. She should what she should
Just
have
get
done.
rid. Not get. Just be
And-
like, okay, we love each other.
And then the big kicker, why I would have probably put it as a 9 if they didn't do this. They made Vision, who is described mostly as the most powerful one in the whole Avengers, because he was a damsel in distress for the entire film.
He is meant to be so strong. He gets stabbed. Yeah,
He gets stabbed all the time.
He gets stabbed three times in the same place. Yes, it's gonna fucking like. But
I mean, yeah, he didn't die, but he's still crap.
I thought
he didn't do out about it.
Yeah, it was rubbish.
Kind of cheesy,
He was
like, how
absolutely
he just-
rubbish.
He just
Yeah.
needs someone all the time.
Yep, so I think that pretty much covers why none of us gave it a 10 out of 10, but why we did enjoy it. Unlucky Tom there with a cheeky little bit of
Accidental videoing.
Yeah.
And
Right,
then
so
video comes
Put it
out.
on night mode.
so now what we've got after, just before we jump into news to make you smile, what next for Marvel? Where do you think we're going next?
Well, I think Nick Fury is gonna get a film. Because
Okay.
I read it on Google.
That got me as well.
Oh yeah, the post-credit scene, yeah, shit.
They killed Nick Fury.
Yeah, so that's sad, and they also
I
killed
was-
Colby Smolder's character. I can't remember her name.
I don't really
yeah.
care about it, but
Is
still,
Yeah,
is,
and then you see the little
second in
communicator,
command.
and the Captain Marvel logo shows up. That got me
That's
excited.
cool.
And then that's a nice
I was crying
segue.
again. I've just stopped crying after the 3 years.
I mean, I
Yeah,
shouted,
but
"Oh
he
fuck
says
off!"
motherfucker, so
And
it was
I
quite
went,
funny.
Motherfucker! Don't even let him finish his signature
Yeah,
line.
yeah.
Because it's a 12A and he can't
Yeah,
swear.
yeah.
But I was like, no. I some of them I did actually whimper. I just went, no. Like,
Yeah.
genuinely.
But you know when Black Panther dies, right? I thought
Yeah.
it was gonna be that last. It should have been that last, technically.
No, because that's
that's
Yeah.
just the coward's way
So,
out. They just
where-
wait for it. We've got a new
I
film
guess.
out. Let's kill him off.
I
Right.
guess so. Yeah.
Otherwise, everyone will be slating him like, oh, they
So
don't
where,
have the balls to
where
kill a
next
proper
then,
character.
Tom? You think there's going to be a Nick Fury film? Where?
Oh, why? Because on Google, I searched Captain Marvel,
Okay.
and then it's got like a link between both of them, and that link.
Well, yeah, the
comes-
pager.
No, but that link.
I'm joking.
If he meets Captain Marvel when he was younger in the army, so they're making a film of a Captain Marvel. No, they're making a film of a Nick Fury when he was younger, coming the ranks up to getting like basically Shield agent and shit, and then they'll probably bring a Captain Marvel
They
out after
could
that.
do
Yeah.
that. Judging from what you've just said, I reckon he'll just have quite a...
It'll be like a low key film. It
be
won't be a
in it.
massive.
He'll be in it.
Yeah.
He'll be in Captain Marvel.
I think the next
Yeah.
film is. I mean, it is Captain Marvel, isn't it?
Captain Marvel.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we know which films are in the order because we've seen the order of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like how they're gonna do things. What a weird noise from outside. But we think. I mean,
That's
so
a drill.
I think that they're going to do the Captain Marvel film, and it's going to be her trying to work out what the fuck's gone on.
See, I don't
Because-
like that idea.
because
They're
they've
gonna do
just-
it straight into the film. I think they might
Yes.
make this backstory for her.
No, I wanted it to go straight into after.
I think they're going to go straight into after
don't
because
like
they've
an
called her.
Yeah, origin stories are so like slow paced, boring.
Yeah,
and
they'll do an
everything.
origin one, I think, after.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Captain Marvel alludes to it. Because if you don't obviously know the character of Captain Marvel, then I mean,
Which,
I'm not.
To be fair, not a lot of people do.
I didn't know who she was. I knew
Only-
I've heard of it.
Not a lot of
Yeah.
casuals know.
Yeah, and they have gone, which I mean, smart move by Marvel, not gone with the original Captain Marvel, gone with the much more popular one, which is the female Captain Marvel, who Brie Larson will be playing.
You keep saying her, and I don't know who Brie Larson
Yeah,
is.
I don't know what else she's been in. I know her
Is she
face.
even like worth
I'm
a mention?
IMDb-ing it as we speak.
Okay, right.
She's worth a
Anyway,
mention.
yeah. So they've obviously contacted her to bring her to Earth or get her out of wherever she is.
How do you spell it?
Brie Larson.
Yeah.
Brie like the cheese, BRIE, and then Larson
Oh,
like
yeah, there
the
she is.
footballer. Yeah.
Oh, I've seen her.
She's
Yeah.
in
She's
American
in,
Pie, isn't she?
she's in
No, I
New
don't.
King Kong.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. Anyway, so yeah, I think it's going to be. There's going to be some sort of thing where she's going to have to rescue everybody and work
Like
it out.
150
And I also think at the end of the next film, at the end of Captain Marvel, or the beginning of whatever film comes after that.
Scott Pilgrim as well.
She was in Scott Pilgrim. Yes.
21 Jump Street as well.
Yeah, she's the teenager in that.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, so she's I think she's going to solve whatever problem it is and bring people back, because Spider-Man has a sequel. We know he's coming back. Black Panther has been in 3 films, and one of them was his own. They're not killing him off. The box office was huge. Civil War, this one, and his own one.
Right.
Yeah, so the box office takings for him are just too big to kill him off. I mean,
but it was brave.
Yeah.
If you're not reading into it, it's brave to kill
However, Gamora, not coming back.
She can't.
Loki, not coming back.
Yeah, well, Loki literally got his neck snapped.
Yeah,
so
they died for real. They didn't get disintegrated. They can't be reversed. They had literally just passed.
But the thing with everyone disappearing, if you've ever read a comic book like me, yes, I'm technically an adult who still reads them. I'm lonely. People die every week. There's always deaths. People have died. I think Batman's died 3 times.
So what's
alone?
Him off,
Superman's died.
So what's the actual point of killing him off in comics?
Because it still has an impact, because you can go with another storyline and then bring them back in a different one. But Marvel won't do that because they have the MCU, which is quite firm and rigid. It's like, say with Venom, they could play around and murder somebody in that. Like Venom, they're going to play around with it. They're not making it as Marvel-y. That's going to fit. Watching the trailer, because we saw the trailer today.
It looks good.
Yeah, I think that's going to be like Marvel's version of Dark Knight,
so
because it's not
darker and edgier.
Yeah, it's not comic booky. It's based on a character from a comic book, but it's not a comic book movie.
And it looks terrifying.
Yeah.
Venom looks terrifying, not the film.
It looks cool as shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Realistic.
Like, supposed to be terrifying.
Yeah. So Dylan, where do you think where's next for Marvel, the films?
In what way?
What do you think they're going to do in Captain Marvel?
I agree with you. I think she's just going to fix it.
I really hope.
I said this on way here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to fix it. Everyone's going to come back.
Yeah.
I hope they don't do like an origin story.
Maybe not.
Straight into the film.
I wonder if they actually do bring everyone back,
or if some people might be different.
No, I'm thinking maybe they can't
physically
bring everyone back. So some people are just lost.
I think the ones that would be quite impactful if they couldn't bring them back would be Bucky.
Yeah, and Guardians, because they're a fan favourite, but you can...
No, they'll bring the Guardians back.
You can't kill off like 5 people.
All the characters who bring in the most box office takings have had 3 films.
Yeah, but Gamora's already gone.
Yeah, and that's how. And the next one that they could be in could be them, say, mourning Gamora, like learning how they're supposed to actually deal with it.
They could use a sister.
Yeah,
they could use Nebula.
Yeah, actually, there's a lot of ideas. So
yeah,
I didn't think
they won't get rid of 4 characters out of 5.
Yeah.
No, but
because like
at the same time, you kind of feel.
Why would you leave Rocket on his own?
Favourites.
Yeah.
Why would you leave Rocket alive if you're not going to bring anyone back?
Yeah, because having a morning Rocket would be not very good. It's okay for 3 minutes
Groot's
at the end of the
fine
film.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Groot died in 2.
Yeah, we've seen him come back. Like
no,
again,
Groot died, and it's a different Groot.
Yeah, it's his son. Theory. Yeah, it's his. Well, no, that's how they reproduce. That's how their species reproduce.
In fact, that's not even a theory. Marvel came out and said that.
Yeah, so it's baby Groot. It's a new Groot.
Yeah, so Groot it don't matter if Groot, as much as it's sad and everyone loves Groot, it don't matter if Groot dies because there's going to be another one.
Yeah.
But everyone else, it does matter.
But the thing is, the only way Groot came back was a little shred of him was still there, but because he vanished completely, there's no shred of him.
Well, we know he can't come back that way, but obviously,
but that's what I think. They're going to reverse.
Yeah, they'll reverse it probably.
Maybe Captain, because they say Thanos will return.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel, Thanos, she gets the stones. Or even just the time stone. Turns back time, everything's fine.
And obviously we saw Wonder Woman. That was the first. I think that was the first blockbuster superhero film with a woman star.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it was good. I saw it. I quite liked it.
I didn't see it, but I saw her in Justice League, and she was one of the good parts of Justice League.
But she has been in Justice League, was a side character to Batman and Superman. Yeah, she was in Batman vs Superman, side character again.
Well, she only turned up at ending that, didn't she?
Yeah, and that was bad for. Well, no, Wonder Woman did, but the character was in it throughout. And we quote didn't know it was Wonder Woman, but we did. No, the characters didn't. Yeah. And I think having Captain Marvel is a big step, because it's like Wonder Woman, that was her own story. Having a woman character come in and literally save everyone's ass is quite a big thing, really, isn't it? Yeah. Like when you think about it, because we've had Black Panther. That's a really good thing, for racial equality in films, and
I think he's a proper sick guy anyway. Like, to be fair, like, he's a sick hero. Like his powers and how he just portrays everything, and he's a king.
Yeah, he's a king as well. But a nice king.
Who are we talking about?
Black Panther.
Black Panther.
I wasn't listening. I'm not gonna lie. I stopped
okay.
listening and then
Right, so
just came back.
I think we've pretty much covered Marvel.
Yeah, I mean we've only talked about the film.
Yeah. Right. So now we're going to jump into quickly for the last 5 news to make you smile. Today on News to Make You Smile, we've got the Korean War is over and how the internet reacted with memes and lots of them. Kanye West loses his mind on Twitter, and Logan Paul has said he's going to stop daily vlogging. Let's go with Korea. So obviously you guys know the Korean War is kind of over now, which is
Tom
nice.
Didn't, I did.
I don't really.
That's
Fairs.
great.
Yeah,
It's a massive
it's
step.
technically over. Let's not count as chickens, but
It's a massive step.
it is for world peace and
No, it's not going to be world peace.
harmonise. No, of course it's not, but it's a step closer.
Russia and America are still around.
Yeah,
Just
yeah, that's true. Yeah. So the best part of it as well, there's been peace, there's been brilliant stuff, and there's also been some absolutely fantastic memes.
12 bodyguards running next to a limousine.
That was quality. There's also my favourite meme I've seen. It's a picture of Donald Trump's ass and Kim Jong Un's ass because he's bending on Splinter Tree, and it says, "Who's the thickest one out of these boys?" Which is
I think I've seen that one.
yeah.
Have you seen the Kanye West Got a Type thing?
No.
And it's like Kim K and her behind. And then the picture of Donald Trump playing tennis with, and you can see his shots and everything.
Yeah.
It's definitely got a type.
Yeah, I mean, the internet reacted, as it always does, with lots and lots of memes, because of course it does. World peace is being made, let's laugh at how silly his haircut is. In fairness, he did look like a toaster. Like, that is a fucking horrendous barnet, but it was good. World peace could be achieved, and it genuinely made me happy.
Do you want a dark thing that I don't want to say thinking of.
Go on.
I believe that world peace will only happen when it ends. like genuinely.
I mean, it's a good point.
There's
Bloody hell.
The thing is, right, I was watching Game Grumps again, and I heard a thing that Aaron says, saying people have been mad at each other since there were 2 people, and the reason he gives is, what? Well, you're not me. So going from that,
Yeah.
8 billion people,
Mm.
it's never going to happen.
That's a good point. Yeah.
But hopefully, we can lower the amount of not peace.
Okay. Next bit, Kanye West lost his mind on Twitter, as you mentioned. Kanye West, he went berserk. What was it, 7 or I think it was about 10 tweets he put out, wasn't it?
And he lost 10 million followers.
He didn't lose 10 million.
He did.
Did he really?
They only have 10 million.
It went from 23 to about 13, I believe.
Oh, fairs. He did say that Donald Glover was a free thinker. That was one of the nicer ones that he put in there.
Gotta love Donald Glover.
Donald Glover's great. Even Kanye likes him.
Yeah.
And then he was ranting about
The thing
crap.
is, though,
but
it
it was
started off a domino effect, because now Chance the rapper is also saying just because I'm black don't mean I need to be a Democrat. Which, yeah, fair enough, you don't, but you don't have to lose your mind.
yeah. I have that opinion. You don't have to take to Twitter and seem insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Good for you.
You're right wing. Great.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, it's not. Nah.
You're just. Yeah, you're a person. You can believe that.
And now, Dylan, this is your bit. Logan Paul, you.
Yeah, found on
on
Twitter.
Twitter. He's gonna stop.
It was a series of tweets. I can't just screenshot one.
All right, he's gonna stop. He's gonna stop the daily vlogs. Have you saved them?
Let's see.
Okay.
He's stopping doing daily vlogs. He says he wants to focus his creativity onto something
boxing
else.
So
beating KSI.
Yeah, so he's gonna go boxing and then immediately film someone killing themselves because that's what Logan Paul likes to do. What else?
Now your internet's not working, so I can't find out what else.
Oh. Well.
Hang on, I'll switch to my 4G.
Even better.
Have you plugged this in the laptop?
Oh, there we go.
Oh god. Go on. Say it.
It said, where's his tweet?
I don't know.
His tweet.
Feel logged here.
Yeah, actually has.
He just tweeted out saying new vlog, ellipses.
Yeah.
End of Logan Paul vlogs. Important that you watch. Frowny face.
Right, I'm betting it's about a 15-minute long video.
And for 3 seconds they'll go, yeah, I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah, pretty much, and then quit. And then taser a dying pigeon or something, which is great. He'll taser like a dead pigeon, and then I don't know, Dab, probably, because he's a piece of shit. Yeah, and also, even better, his brother's now getting sued. But that is new.
It?
Yeah, he is, for the setting house because it went against his tenancy agreement. Anyway,
shit it.
so we hope you enjoyed today's podcast. If you agreed with what we said, genuinely do comment. We don't ask you to do it for shits and gigs.
And if you're going to get annoyed because we did the spoilers, we warned you.
We warned you.
So,
bitch.
So don't start.
Right, so thank you very much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like,
comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. Also, click the notification thing so you know when we upload. It is Tuesday, 5 p.m. if we can't help it. Right. Thank you very much for tuning in. Goodbye. Stay informed.
See you.
See you later.